There we go. All right, I got a couple cool extra things for today. We are going to be playing more Aldermots Into the Sky. I should have a little bit longer today to play, which means we should hopefully get more done. Based on what I saw on Discord, it said that we needed redstone, gold, antimatter pellets, and one item from occultism, plus killing the Chaos Dragon, and we'll have our first Aldermot star, which is kind of crazy. But it's kind of pretty exciting. It looks like we have all of the items in a chest by the that's hilarious. You guys can see it already. All the chests, all the ingredients in a chest by the A2 controller. So that's pretty exciting. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Faceless Tortson? I think it's hilarious that you saw that already. I tried to like leave it there ominously, but it appears I've already been caught out. I do have something cool to unbox on stream today, because I went back to Target and the fridge that I sent a picture of the other day in the Discord was still there. And so I got it. And so I'm kind of curious what it looks like. And so we're definitely going to unbox that. I'm going to give it a few more minutes for more people to get in here, for the live notification to go out, for all that fun stuff. But we are definitely going to open it. And then we're going to get back into Aldermots Into the Sky. How's it going? What's up, Space? And Mr. Tomato. What a name. I love it. But this is what we got. It is a refrigerator that can hold up to 14 normal size cans, and it's shaped like a creeper. And I don't know a lot of things that are me, but I felt like this one was like pretty good, you know, like this is fitting. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I may put it back there on the desk so it's in the background. I don't know. Who knows? I agree, right? It's not even really that big. It doesn't hold that much stuff, but it seems sick. All right, a lot of styrofoam. Oh, it has diagrams for what everything is. Fascinating. We're gonna ignore that. This is a refrigerator. It holds drinks and keeps them cold. So we're opening it. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I agree. It is awesome. Probably one of my better purchases, honestly. Like, I purchased a lot of computer and camera and lighting equipment for the stream. Honestly, it might blow up, low-key. You never know. You never know. It was the only one there, and it has been there for a long time. So you never know. Put it under the desk in the back so he just sits there menacingly. I was thinking about on the desk, honestly. Because mostly because I don't want it on carpet, just in case like it has to vent or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. The top piece come out. It looks sick. Oh. He doesn't have any feet. I assume I have to put those on. Also, I don't know why, given the price point, I expected it to be made of metal. It is like very, very plastic. Like very plastic. All right. So I assume all of the parts are in... Oh, it's got a USB in front too. What on earth does a refrigerator need a USB for? Okay, so those are the legs. That's trash. Now that's a cable. This cooler is not intended for continuous use. We recommend you turn off the cooler intermittently. Interesting. What refrigerator is not intended for continuous use? That seems a little odd, right? Doesn't it? He is huge, yes. He is. I love it. Why not on the USB port? I just don't know what it's for. You know, like does it like light up or something? Or also, like, it doesn't come with a USB cable. So what is it for? What does it say? It's a mini fridge. It says it's a mini fridge. That this is not a toy. It's a thermoelectric cooler mini fridge. Normal ones have defrosters, so this one... Okay. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. It goes on the desk to charge your phone. Okay, Loki, that actually makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I was thinking that USB was going to power something on it versus the other way around. But honestly, having just an extra USB port there... Hold up, that seems like an incredibly technical... Its prob's mainly cooled by power modules, so if you give it proper ventilation or boost the ventilation, you can probably run it long term. Wow. Okay. Nice. I gotta put its feet on. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you there. Is there a right way to do this? 1 1 2 2. This is a 2. Oh, this is 2. Okay, so they're numbered. They're numbered. Ooh, here we go. All right, we're figuring it out. Just so y'all know, this is how I do everything. I tend to never read instructions on anything ever. Like, I'm sure y'all saw it. I got the instructions. We glanced at them, and then we threw them right here on the desk. We didn't touch them. All right, 2 of the legs are on. I think it can work as a proper fridge. It just has to either have proper ventilation or be turned off periodically. So that way it melts, right? Because otherwise condensation will build up and it doesn't have anywhere to go. That's 4. This one's 4. Very nice. One more. Very cool. Okay. Now, it came with some shelves. So just so y'all get the full picture, this is where we're at. This is what we look like. It opens up and it has like little shelves that can go inside too. I don't know how they fit in here though. Go sideways? No. I'm assuming this one goes here. Yeah. All right, that one goes there. Because the other one probably goes up in the head. I have to name him? Y'all should throw out some names in chat. There you go. Fully put together. Have to find where the plug is actually on this thing. Oh, okay. So there's off and on. And then I can also change the color. All right, give me a second. I'm going to plug this in. my goodness. That's so cool. All right, now the only question is, does it get cold? Make sure. Oh, I can smell it. It's going. Okay. Well, there's that. Look at him. He just hanging out back there. That's sick. Honestly, one of the best money I've spent in a while. I love it. They don't frost bad. Is condenser fridges. Can it fit your Celsius? I have no clue. We'll have to check. Call it Juan, like John, but in Spanish. Name it Little Johnny. How do I join the main island? There's a command you have to run in chat. And it's I don't remember, skyblock slash skyblock join, something like that. And then Team Henry is our team name, and then that'll join the island. Okay. Creepus. I love it. No, but seriously, that does look sick. That looks so cool. You like the shirt? Thank you. Thank you. My wife got it for me. We actually had, like, us and our two friends. We all got them. Gives me an error when it did that, doesn't let me. Interesting. All right. I'm here. Playing question this hole, that's funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the? Absolutely. Thank you. And then so people don't know I have it. Let's go do dink, 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 dink. Change the screen to this one. Thank you. Good call. I appreciate y'all. I promise I do this, right? I promise I've streamed before. Oh, you know what we need to do? You know what else you can't see? Creepus. What is that key? There it is. Give me a second here. There he is. Why am I so far on that side? We may readjust the camera eventually. That takes up too much of the screen. I love him being in it, but just barely. There. We in agreement with that? I think that looks much better. A little bit better. Possibly. Don't know why. The team doesn't want any new members when I try joining. Did we turn off invite? We might have. There you go. Now you can request to join. The webcam feels empty. You need to decorate the... Okay. All right. We can talk about that for 2 seconds, right? Yes. The webcam does feel empty. That is because all of my stuff is in boxes right here. Like, all of my cool stuff that goes like on the background for my streams is in boxes right here. I used to have a really cool streaming room. And then we moved to this house. And the problem is I'm in the process of building a 1,500 square foot barn. Half of that is going to be finished out 2-story, and I'm going to have an entire story, which is going to be a 16 by 30 room, entirely dedicated to my office / stream room, right? So what we can do is, I literally, Jordan in chat, I asked her last night, and she said she'd be cool with it. She's gonna paint an entire mural on the wall with like my logo and possibly other stuff, but definitely like at least my logo. And then I'll have so much room for shelves and other cool stuff to put all over and to create like an actual like sick streaming room. And it's already in the works. Like I've got the slab down, and next month the welder's gonna come actually build the barn, and then I just have to finish the inside out, right? So there are plans to make a sick streaming room. The problem is I'm not there yet, right? I don't want to do all that work in this room just to, in like, I don't know, 3 months, move out of it, right? So hopefully we get moving on that quicker. But that's the answer to the question for why my background is kind of meh. I mean, you can literally, by the way, there's just more boxes of like cables and stuff back there that are for my actual setup versus this temporary setup that I'm using right now. So that's what's going on there. Okay, so with that out of the way, first thing we do, let's take inventory. Let's see where we're at. Let's see how we're doing. It looks like we got a ton of stuff filling up the functional storage, but it's still running pretty well. Cactus is going pretty good. I don't know what we got going over here, but this is something. Oh, the paradox machine. Very nice, very nice. What are we paradox machining? Alloy smelters. So that's Ender IO. Oh, we got time crystals too. Very nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome. If you need anything server related, I can help you out with almost everything, mostly hardware. Again, I think I mentioned it the other day. I have a ton of actual server hardware. So I should be good. But if I do need something, I'm sure I'll ask. Occultism looks like it's going really well. Bees used to be down here, I think, right? Oh my goodness. Are we auto time wanding? Holy smokes. That's so cool. I'm not sure who of those are on their own teams, but enjoy it until it gets nerfed. Exactly, dude. That's awesome. That's so we got time ones in all of these. They're targeting the beehives. What kind of bees do we have rolling? That's so cool though. It's the bees. The bees are what's so loud. I could actually options downs creatures, friendly creatures. Oh, even better. Perfect, thank you. Draconium. There's the Draconics. Normal bees. That's so cool. And we got the feeding slabs all on the inside. Dude, all of the Just Dire things. Gulk, redstone. That's so neat. Oh my goodness. That looks awesome. Good work. Yeah, the time wand is what's auto whatever. Yeah, auto time wanding is incredibly OP. The fact that it hasn't been turned off is kind of crazy. So we have ether gas going, which means that we probably have soul searching somewhere. Vortex rolling around nicely. Now, somebody mentioned that last stream I didn't look at the cleanup of the create area. Where is the create area so I don't miss it again? Because I think I may have offended them by not looking at it. I would like to at least look at it a little bit. Yes, you can. You cannot do it in normal All the Mods 10, unfortunately. Only in this one or in like Feed the Beast Evolution. There isn't one. Oh, so we got it cleaned up. That's what we're saying. It was cleared. Got it. Okay. What is this? Interesting. So this is all of the MI stuff, right? Did we decide we didn't actually need that for the star? All of this looks really good though. Yes, you can do it if you edit the configs. There is a specific config that allows you to, I think it's called non-player something. Use it for non-players to be able to use the time wand, which would allow it to be used in a clicker. Yo, what's up, Cryptex? How's it going? You see the new addition to my stream room? I picked him up today. It's a refrigerator, kind of. It's a mini fridge that allows you to store drinks in it. I love it. So with that out of the way, what is this? Black quartz seeds. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna head downstairs. Let's head downstairs and take a look at all we've done down there. I think it's the only variant. I got it at Target. I had sent it in my Discord probably 3 months ago. And like added as like a poll. Like, should I buy this or not? And then everybody said yes, and so I went and got it today. We have not killed the Chaos Guardian yet. The plug is for the induction matrix to prevent further... nice, that makes sense. Oh, we got turbines. Oh, big turbines, too. What's up, Lex? How's it going? We got the spacesuit on. Jeez. That's looking awesome. There's no soul surging in the pack, or nobody's using it. Oh, we just have ether gas for something else? Yeah, it might have, especially the first time you try to do it, it is incredibly complicated. Not set up yet. Got you. Okay. All right, I'm here. Oh, you want me to go in the compact machine? Got it. Okay. I tried. Can I have my shrinking guy back? I threw it on the ground and you picked it up. I think there's soul surge in the pack, surely, right? I threw my shrinking thing on the ground and you picked it up. Oh, maybe Lex picked it up. Somebody picked it up. I threw it on the ground though. Instead, I tried to move it to my hotbar and it went to the ground. Thank you. Nope. No! Come on, guys. This is like monkey in the middle right now. Can I just get in your backpack and take it? I can't. Never mind. Oh. Thank you. I just googled the thing. There's two variations. A creeper one from Target and one from Walmart. The Walmart version looks like it's from Temu. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First of all, that's crazy. Second of all, that's crazier. Oh, third of all, that's so much lithium. Almost everything will be destroyed besides the induction matrix. Yeah. That's a lot of lithium. We got all of the reprocessors going in here. I assume this is Rossonite. Jeez. Somebody went ham on extreme reactors. That is crazy. That's actually wild. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I knew I had it. It's just I threw it on accident. I did look at some posters at Target, but I didn't end up getting any. They do have some cool ones though. Yeah, it probably is. Let's take a look. I haven't looked at this in a while. So we've got, oh, it's not going to show y'all. Actually, I can show y'all here. So PT Crossfire is at a day and a half. Elysium is second, just right behind him with 1.37 days. Briar Moss, Lexinum, and then Gray. Y'all are crazy. I barely even make it on the leaderboard, and I played for 9 hours over 3 days. That's actually crazy. Safest way to do the reactor in case of melt. Oh, I agree 100%. You're totally right. Doing it in a compact machine is the best way to do it. Yeah, they are absolutely going crazy as far as like time played. That's kind of nuts. But okay, let's do this. We head back home. Elysium's not on. Lexim's on. I want to know what I can do that would be the most helpful, because if I'm being honest, we've done... I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Give me a second. I did a bad thing. Thank goodness. I did a really dumb thing. I know. I saw the sign. I saw the hole. I saw all of it. Okay? I just wasn't thinking. I'm so sorry. Oh, I was just trying to get in here to see what all we had done and what we haven't done, and then I made a mess. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I think that people have done that have caused lag, and then there's a lot more that we've done to bring some of the lag back or to alleviate it a little bit. So it looks like a lot of all the mod specific quest lines aren't here. Let's take a look at Ice Cold 3000. Okay, all right. To the next compact machine. I believe... Which one were we looking at next? This one? All right. Why is my XP going down so fast? Oh, is there something there that's pulling your XP? Oh my goodness, so we just got another reactor. Oh my goodness, we got the SPS in here. So I assume this is where we're doing antimatter's rocking and rolling. Sweet. Is that time wandable? I don't think it is it? So John, question John, it's regarding ice. I'm trying to get ice and I don't want to accept that optional quest in chapter 1. That's a great question. What is the way to do ice? Ice essence, but you have to have ice in order to make ice there. Gray paste and crushed ice, which also takes ice. An entropy manipulator? Right, we do. The question is, how do you do it without first having ice? Is what the question in chat was. Oh, snow. Yeah, you can use snow and a mechanical compress or add snow to water in a barrel and get ice. That's what you do. Even you can time one and you probably won't have enough TT. Yeah, you're probably right. Yes, snow. This is what you do right here. Barrel mixing, you get water, you get a snowball. All you have to do is make a flat platform in a biome that's gonna get snow, and then mix them and you get ice. And then from there, make the ice seeds because that'll be so much easier long term. But I would do that. That seems like the easiest way to do that, even easier than the staff or anything like that. That's where the big reactor is going to go up top for our power. That makes sense. I love that each of these compact machines has the quantum link chamber in it. Yes, there are angel blocks. Yes. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna go home real quick. We have a small platform over here that does it. So like Frozen River, Snowy Taiga, all you have to do is this right here, and then come through, pick up all the snow, and then that's a stack of ice right there. So it shouldn't be too bad. All right, I'm gonna come back down. We'll go into the next compact machine. I love that I spent the first half hour. Well, first 10 minutes was probably opening that thing, but the next like 20 minutes is us just trying to catch up on everything that's happened. Am I headed into Love Nest? Is that the next one? There's another compact machine there. Lex is cranking away doing stuff. PPA. Seems terrifying. Okay, I'm here. Ooh. More ice. More brine and lithium. Oh my goodness. So this is where we're making DT. Holy smokes. I'll snag that real quick. Is this just another island? It is just another island. Goodness. That's actually crazy. Fusion reactors in the making. Yeah, it looks like it. That is, first of all, this is just huge. I am so glad that we have people on the community playthroughs that really enjoy and know Mechanism, because I tend to not be one of those people. And so the fact that other people do makes me very happy that I don't have to mess with it. But this is rocking and rolling right along. Right, so we have the tertium, so this is the deuterium, whatever it is. So that's the D and the T. With all due respect to Illuminate. We could get a couple of those, what are they called? Ferro flare lanterns? Yeah, there are some particles. Those are the solar... I don't think... Do those guys leak anything? There is at least a little bit of radiation. Particles are intended? I can feel I hear the clicking. Do you know if the mod makers are going to put the builder and scanner in the mod pack? Which builder are you talking about? It boomed. Nice. Glad we did it over here. Man, this stuff would take me a month to even get to the point to start SPS and stuff. We did in less than 3 streams. Yeah. Again, that's because of this right here. Because these people have just been going ham. And they do it every single time we do one of these playthroughs. They go absolutely ham on it. What am I looking at here? Geiger counter? Oh, radiation. So there is a little bit of radiation exposure. More right there. I'm assuming a lot less over here. Time to decay is 2 hours, 27 minutes. That's cool. I hadn't really messed with one of those before. Do you want it back or no? The RF tool scanner and builder. I'm pretty sure those are already in here. Yeah, RF tools is already in here, so you should have... Trying to find the builder. Builder. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe there aren't. Maybe there's not a builder yet. I don't know if they're going to add it. How are you still safe? It could be the quantum stuff I have on, but probably not. But it's also probably just that it's not a super high amount of radiation. Like, there's not a ton of it. It was a little while ago. Yeah, I can see that. It's just occultism. It took me 3.5 hours alone just to max out the 3 main rituals. Yeah, it's cool. It is the armor? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of cool to do these playthroughs with a bunch of other people. No, absolutely not. I'm not taking off the armor. Nope. No, thank you. I appreciate it, though. Good call. I'm excited. After we finish the community playthrough, I'm going to do one of just myself and try to play through the whole pack. And it's going to take me a lot longer, but I'll be able to do everything myself, which will be fun. And it'll take long enough where all the changes that come out for like the first month are going to, like, I can actually show off, which I'm very excited for as well. I hope they do add them. It's one of my favorite mods and doesn't feel complete without those blocks. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure there's some reason for them not being there, but I'm not sure what it is. Okay. Let's head back home. Was there anything else? Only the owner may... I don't want to modify it. I just want to head home. Anything else I should look at? Is there anything anybody else wants me to look at? Probably a better question. Takes me a week to get AE set up properly in ATM 10. Yeah, no, that's fair though. Check the turbine generation. Okay. To be honest, I never use turbines, so I don't really know what they do. Also, where does one check turbine generation? From here, liquid steam, 199. Is this going out to those or into those? Controller. rounds per minute, million FE, 42 million a tick for each one of them. Okay, so that one was 42. This one's 13. This one's 12, 4, and 3. Okay. I thought they were all 40 something million FE per tick. That is absolutely nuts. Once they all crank up, they will be that. Good Lord. We're very close to that reactor. The fusion reactor. It's very close. Come check the time crystal setup. Where's that at? I'm here. Time crystal, we got growth accelerated. Oh, I like it sideways. That looks pretty clean. With the growth, there's no sound for the braking. We have the block breaker, advanced sensors, and then the swapper. So this is going to do the same thing where it swaps the whole setup from here to the next place, right? Also, is it the same 3? Oh, it is. So it's the same. It's going to go from here to the nether to the end to back to here, right? I just real quick want to see this. So it swaps the whole setup. That's actually kind of clean. Yo, Cryptex, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's such a clean way to do it too. So what about the breakers? Because it doesn't look like it's breaking the crystals. Yeah, it is. It is. It's scaled up a lot. So there should be a sensor, a block breaker here. Oh, it's out of power. There it goes. Oh, is it just on when we need it? Do we keep it turned off for most of the time because we don't need it? It does look like it swaps really quickly between places. Also, with 8 budding time crystals, that is crazy. This mod pack is kind of confusing for me because after the first chapter, I'm not sure what to do. Honestly, that's not your fault. Let's be real with you. That's not your fault. That's because they don't have the quest built yet. Check time fluid in the system. They should have actually finished the pack before they released it, but they didn't. So I don't hold yourself accountable. 152 bucks. That's crazy. That's nice, man. Well done. This is very well done. Why it's in the overworld normally, I set it to collect in the end. Just because it's easier to have it all here. You want me to, for the time crystals too? Oh, there's 41,000 time crystals. I see why we have it turned off. I see why we don't just keep running it. That makes sense to me now. What a setup. You guys were working on this yesterday while I was streaming, and you guys killed it. 10 out of 10. Very cool. Okay, what else do we need to work on? Also, we did get this connected. So now we can use all of the stuff from there. I know we said we had a chest by the AE2 system. Parts to make parts to craft the ATM star. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. There's a lot of stuff in there already. Okay, so let's take a look at the Aldermont Star. So, ultimate crafting, unobtainium, all the modium. Do we have all of that already? We need to go for the Chaos Guardian. How difficult is that? Because I remember that being an incredibly difficult fight. I'm running some tests on Crucible versus Fluid Drawer for Lava Gen. Still early game. I want to see which one is better. Maxed out 3 drippers versus the highest obtainable heat block. Oh, that's nice. We need to wait for that. It's hard. Got it. Okay. I do not want to try the Chaos Guardian right now, not particularly. I don't even have a weapon that does any damage. I don't even have a weapon. So I'm going to say probably not yet. Very mega extremely difficult. That checks out. That checks out. Okay, so I know we need Chaos Guardian. What else do we need? Is there anything that's like a resource that we're missing? Like the singularities, I know we have a lot of, but I don't know if we have all of them. Ultimate singularity to craft one of those. Oh, holy smokes. This is probably not going to take... Oh, it did come up pretty quick. Oh, we can craft one of those. So do we have... So those are the parts to craft parts. Oh, we already have the ultimate singularity. Oh, good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 pieces away from the Alda Mod Star already? That's kind of crazy. Okay, so we need the Draconic stuff. Do we have a place that we are working on that? Slash, what does it take? I know we've got Draconium going at least. Take a look at the star real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Star. Crafting. So we need Philosopher's, Dragon Soul, Pulsating, Improbable, and Nexium Emitter. And I think they were saying that we have most everything for all of these with the exception of the Draconium stuff. Is that right? Yeah, that's everything we need for the Philosopher's Fuel except the Draconic Reactor. Give me a second. I'm gonna go see what was said. Can you automate parts using hostile neural networks? A statement of question. No, you cannot. Okay. What's up, PT? Okay, show me what else? What else? Do you have fusion crafting automated? This thing? That's Ender crafting. Is that fusion crafting? Auto Ender? That's not it. This. Extended crafting? I don't know. Draconic bow or machine gun TBH. Got you. So it's basically like a machine gun. Throw all that back in there. Fusion crafting from Draconic Evolution. I don't know. I assume that is what PT Crossfire was about to show me. Yes, no? Yes. It's just the stream delay. Oh, we do! Fusion crafting core. Fusion crafting injectors. Draconic bow. Have some set up that can have ultra fast arrows. That makes sense. Yeah, so it looks like that's what we're working on here. In addition to some of the Orecraft stuff. Okay, so on the Draconic Evolution front, it sounds like we just need to kill the Chaos Dragon, which means that we need to get some OP gear. Draconic Evolution. What gear should we be working towards? Awakened Draconium Ingot, Large Chaos Fragment, Chaos Shard. What gear should we be working towards in order to... Need the Draconic Shield thing? Don't remember the name. Bow and body armor? The Draconic chestplate with a ton of shield capacity and regen. Okay. So, shield recovery module. I don't think I've ever actually worked through Draconic Evolution. Or at least not since some of the really, really old version. Because this guy actually does look familiar. Yeah, I remember doing this in like... What was it? Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved or something like that? Like one of maybe Feed the Beast Revelation? One of the really, really early ones. Okay, he says... 4th item on the 6th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Draconic chest piece. Okay. So we need to craft that. It's going to need energy modules and then a ton of shield capacity. Okay, all right. For those who are crafting it, Balrog, it looks like you're working mostly on it. What can I do to help you get what you need? Draconic Reactor, the most dangerous one if you mess up, take servers down. Lovely. Great to know. Some draconic weapon. Chaotic Staff of Power, the Chaotic Sword. The Draconic Sword. The Wyvern Sword. I'm gonna watch this because I don't think I've ever actually seen it. Oh, geez. That's kind of cool. Love the particles. I don't remember if the bow is enough or you need the sword or Staff of Power. Okay. Gotcha. So, you want me to take it? Oh, thank you. I think he was giving it to me. Yeah. Is Balrog just crafting all the stuff for me? Did they update the visuals? I don't remember that. Nice. Yeah, I think so. Oh, the upports just fell. It seems like they did. Are we crafting chest pieces for all of us? Is that like what we're gonna go do? Are we gonna go do the Chaos Guardian right now? Upgrade it to Draconic 2. Wyvern won't last long against the Guardian. Got you. Okay, so that's the chaotic one. We're looking at the draconic one. This one. So that means we need netherite, awakened draconium, wyvern core. How hard is awakened draconium to make? Awakened draconium dust. Basically smelt it any way you want. You have to make ingots of it. Oh, they got bees. Do we want to do awakened bees? Plus, do we have it already? At draconium nuggets. We have some draconium nuggets, but not a ton of them. Probably set up auto crafting for this. Crafting the upgrades manually will be a nightmare. That makes sense. I bet we can. Draconium dust we've got automatically. How hard is it to create the awakened draconium dust from draconic dust? Or is that even a thing? It doesn't look like it is. So how do you get, is it awakened nuggets or ingots? Because that's all just smelting, right? You craft awakened draconium blocks from fusion. Awakened draconium blocks. Fusion crafting. Got it. A bunch of draconium cores and a dragon heart. With 4 draconium blocks into the awakened draconium blocks. Okay. Do we want to automate this as far as like getting the resources? Like going ahead and getting a bee? Like the awakened bee? I feel like that should be worth it, right? That way we're getting it directly. That doesn't seem too expensive. Well, 5 turbines on the work. Nice. You should be fine with quantum armor. Okay. The ones downstairs that have like the automated stuff, it looks awesome. Those beehives look awesome. We went and looked at it at the very beginning, and they look really good. That should be worth it because you need it for a lot of them. Okay. Can draconium bee spawn egg? Chaos bee, awakened bee, draconic bee, spawn egg. So we have a lot of the draconic bees already, right? How do you get the genes for it? Why am I not seeing the recipe? Draconium. That's the draconic, not draconium. Okay, so I'm looking for awakened chaos. This is the one I need to be looking for. So you take a draconic bee spawn egg, and then you make a draconium bee out of that, right? You made it with great. Hey, it looks really, really good. So we need to go down there and get a bunch more draconium bees, right? Or draconic bees. So that we can get some of the awakened bees. Yeah? Yeah? We agree? We agree? Because I'll go to the end right now. We'll go get some draconic bees. And, honestly, we could probably just squish them, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I have found a way to be useful. So I need some Dragon's Breath. Oh, somebody already had a draconic bee and handed it to me. We're getting more. Because I want 5 of these, ideally. I like to fill it up. We do have the time one, which makes it a lot easier. Make sure we don't already have a bunch in here. We don't. Grab the sturdy cages. Get them rocking and rolling. Alright, so that should be 4. I just need 1 more. What's up, Dortson? Welcome in. 5. Alright, back to the base. So, from here, I gotta squish them. I think I can do here. We should have... Do we still have the bee stuff here? To some extent. Here it is. That's an incubator breeding chamber. Requester, incubator. Where's our squishing apparatus? What are we doing for that? Is it this? Advanced clicker. Alright. I don't want to do this wrong, but it is an incredibly nice bee setup. So I put them into the clicker, right? And then it should do the rest itself. Centrifuge, so it's going to go in here so that it... Got it. Okay. That's actually perfect. That makes a ton of sense to me. Draconic bee. Don't tell me why it's not placing it. Oh, it's really slow. That's why it's not placing it. Is that on or off? On. That's what I want. There it goes. Okay. Pull that back, put that in, and I just have to wait and be patient. Yes, the time wand is what's making that noise. Draconic. Draconic. Is it really loud? Options. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we've got... This is Draconic, but only 44%, so I want to combine that. This is 100%. So this is only going to get us 2. Use the mute option in your inventory to mute only the wand. How does one... A mute option in your inventory. Mute option in your inventory. Options. No. Music and sounds. Mute option in your inventory. Inventory. How do I get the bar at the bottom to go away? Game dashboard. Yes. Now go away. Okay. There's a speaker. There's a speaker. There it is. Wand. What's it called? Note block? Is that better? Ton better. Perfect. Okay. So basically I need to go get more draconic bees, and then as soon as I get enough that is full, we're good to go. Because I need 5 of those gene samples so that I can make 5 of those bees. 1K blocks away from the cat. That's crazy. Now crank up the volume for the stuff you nerfed. Yeah, that's fair. A good point. I still hate weather. No, I don't care about hostile creatures. I can turn all of those back up though. Okay. Get those rolling again. And then we'll catch them when they come out. So I basically got 2.5 from the first 5. So I think if I get another 9, I should be close, right? That right there should be close. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot about that. There we go. And then fly around. I do like the clicker setup. It's pretty clean. The fact that I can just add this stuff in here, I don't really want those in there. I want this in there. Perfect. Then I'm going to throw the radioactive bees in after, but for now I want to actually go through the ones I want to go through. Perfect. Can you hit the Dougie? No, I cannot. I'm sorry. I apologize. You can use a bee catcher with range upgrades to catch everything. I could, but this wasn't really that bad. I mean, there were just 3. 3 at a time, at least. So there's that. I'll throw those ones back in there. Let's check. So Draconic 49, Draconic 100. So we're up to 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. So I do need to get a few more. Well, okay. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Head back to the end. We're going to grab a couple more bees real quick. We're going to grab, I think, how many more? I mean, do we just go for the full 10 so we have them later on? Did I run out of time fluid? No? Oh, the whole server has frozen. Or possibly my client. Oh. Okay, all right. Calm down, guys. Export card for time fluid. I will do that, yes. I just need a moment. Yeah, I think, I don't know why when PT sent me a TP request, it absolutely froze my client. So I think it was just on my side. No, it wasn't you, Lex. I know. All right, throw these in here. We'll get them rolling. I think I just got 6 this time. And really, I just need 1 more of those gene samples. We will make the, whatever, the treat. Does it matter what bees I convert? Oh, I have to, in order to make the spawn egg, I have to use like an egg. I remember that now. Okay, should have just 1 more full. That's all I need. Radioactive, blaze gold, redstone, cyanite, draconic 18, which means there should be a draconic 100. Why don't I see it? Cyanite, redstone, ferrocore, radioactive, blaze gold, draconic. I made an extra. Perfect. Okay. I just started my first ATM10 playthrough. Would you recommend using bees or MA? It really depends. If you've played one before, I would just go with that. They're realistically about the same. I tend to like MA more because it is a lot less work and like they're not, MA's not going to fly off on you. You know, like bees do take a little bit of work at the beginning, but overall they're really about the same. So it's whatever you're most comfortable with. I tend to do MA though, but I'm hesitant to say that's the best because I don't know if I'm super confident in that. Energy's back. Got it. Okay. So I've still got the wyvern chest plate. I've got those. I'm going to need honey treats. And then I actually need to go right back down to where I was. Why are we missing honey essence? We got a ton of it. No, we don't have a ton of it. Never mind. I lied. Okay. I flew 10k blocks for Chaos Guardian to not spawn. Why are we going after it right now? That's crazy. These need draconic setups to take a while. Yeah. We have the setup for it. Old tech just pulled out the disc, put it back. Nice. So what I need to do, breeding chamber is not it. It's incubator. That's right. I want to take a couple of these real quick and make these. I have all 5 of those. Then I need some eggs. Grab some eggs. Eggs, honey treats. Can I pull those out? Put eggs in. And put these in? That's right. Perfect. Put those back. Put that back. We'll go back into here, throw that back. So I've got the draconic bee spawn eggs. So now these are the ones that we have to turn into the draconium bee spawn eggs, right? Which is like one of these guys right here. And then from there, we got to turn it into the awakened ones. Who crafted 30k of draconium? I have no clue. That is a long ways for it to just not spawn, PT. That's kind of rough. Okay, so there's automation for the draconic stuff. Good. So we do have automation set up for it now. Glad to hear it. So if I were to try... Oh, you're working on it. Sweet. Before crafting the draconic bees, let's... Draconium. The draconium bee. Spawn egg. From the draconic bee. So I need draconium dust, honeycomb blocks, draconium cores, and draconium blocks. Okay. Draconium dust. I need 2 of each for each craft, which means I need 10 of each thing. Draconium dust, the draconium ingots. I assume this makes draconium blocks. 10 of those. I need comb blocks. 10 of each. Is that everything other than the cores? Draconium bee spawn egg, draconic bee spawn egg, draconium bee spawn egg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I do just need the draconium cores. 10 of them. John, when do you interact with your viewers on voice chat? I need to find a way to do that. I haven't done it though. The only time I've ever done it was early on in my last playthrough of All the Mods 10. I did a couple just like, hey, I'm gonna hang out in Discord and work on stuff that like was so boring I didn't even want to do on stream. But I haven't done that in a while. I've considered it, but I just haven't done it in a while. Yes, that's also true. I wouldn't do it in streams, to be clear. Because if I'm streaming, I sort of have to have control over what's being said and who's saying stuff. So I would never do that in a stream. Apologies. But I don't mind doing that off stream. Like if I'm just playing and hanging out, I don't mind chilling in Discord. But because of like monetization rules and like content rules, I can't. Like unfortunately, like straight up, I'm just like, exactly. Balrog gets it. It's not just kind of risky. It's just like, to me, as somebody who tries to make really family-friendly content, first of all, second of all, is monetized, which means that my content has to follow certain rules. I literally just am not willing to risk that in any way, shape, or form at all. So hopefully that answers your question and explains why. Kind of boring having to travel 10K blocks. I get that. I get that. But yeah, that's why. And that won't change. Just to be clear, it's not just like a, oh, I'm choosing that right now. Like that literally straight up will but that'll never change. I don't mind hanging out in Discord, but that'll be about all. And it'll be in like a public voice channel. That's it. But I haven't done that in a while. So, ooh, wyvern sword, wyvern bow, nice. So if I cleared an area to make an island for my ATM10 playthrough, so I can mob proof the whole thing, went to the map to look at it, and accidentally made a map of Wisconsin. That's funny. That's actually really funny. That'd be hilarious if I made like a huge, like a Texas shaped island. That'd be kind of wild. All right. Is it okay if I craft? Oh, they're for me. Ooh. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Just try to walk into Middle Island again so it can spawn properly. Yeah, hopefully that works. Hypothetically, am I good to craft some of the draconic cores? For the draconium draconium bee spawn egg. This is what I'm trying to make. I have everything but the draconic cores. I just craft those manually. Didn't even realize that. Okay, I have everything I need to do this. Does anybody mind if I do? Can I just go for it real quick? Hopefully not. Yeah, I agree. Wait to summon it until we're all there. Oh, are you guys? Oh, somebody else is crafting something. I'm gonna let whoever's going go. And then once it's done, I will craft the stuff for the draconian bee spawn eggs. I don't remember what the awakened one needs, but it needs something. Energy's not an issue. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. I need one of these on each side, 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 and then I put this in the middle. Now it's crafting. Hey, I did it! We're generating 150 million FE per tick. That's crazy. All right. So I assume that's going into the ME system, right? There's that. Come back in here, throw another one of those in. Sweet. I can use the barrel here to auto-craft. The barrel. So if I... Does it know the recipe? How does the barrel know what to send out? If I just dump everything in there, will it just work? First item goes in the middle. Yeah, so I can't put like bunches of items in there. It looks like it just sent it all out because I didn't like organize it well. So there's 6 and 6 and 6. What's the last thing? The cores, those 6. So the bee spawn eggs can be fine. I think what I need to do... Here, let me try something real quick. If I do it in for just one at a time, theoretically it should work, right? So if I just do that... Well, except the cores still didn't go... Oh, there to go, the cores. And then one of those. Well, the course went in the middle. That's a mob head. Gonna put one of those there. I'm gonna throw the 2 cores up here real quick. Give me a second. And then that should just start going. So I'm just gonna split each of these stacks. Because everything else is already in there, so if I wait for that to finish, I come in here and I do 2 of each thing. Yes, exactly. That's what I was realizing. So the only thing... Okay, also, the cores just straight up aren't going anywhere. Oh, there they go. They went eventually. It just took them a second. It's pretty good, though. 19k out of 20k done. I was gonna say, make it so you put full stacks of each thing. Yeah, that's the problem we're having. It looks like it's pretty much fixed though. Those don't go in here. This goes in there. I'm just gonna manually put these on there, and it should work. Sweet. So we should have 5 of the draconic eggs now. Which, if we wanted to, we could do 3 and 3. I could leave 3 at the draconic level, but it seems like we already have enough of that. So I think I'm gonna actually go with all 5 to the awakened level, because I think that would be best. Yo, what's up? I should have... Why are there only 4? I took one of the eggs for the awakened. Sweet. Come fast? I don't think we're ready to do it yet. I do want to do the awakened, but I want to do all 5 to go to the awakened tier, if that's fine. You have everything? All right, perfect. I threw the other 4 into the ME system, if you want to go ahead and do that. And I'll watch, I don't mind. Do I need to put the wyvern chestplate on, or should I keep the quantum stuff on? Which is better? Also, it doesn't look like the wyvern chestpiece has any charge, nor does my sword or my bow. So, we should probably figure out how because I have no clue how to charge those. I have literally, like, 0 idea. Equip it in Curios slot. Okay. Got it. Make a charge module. Okay. PT, I don't want to TP there yet because I literally don't even have a weapon yet. Is the server like a YouTube member only thing? No, and I won't ever do anything like that. It is totally free for all. So anything I ever do like that, if I ever do a world download or anything, it'll be free. I do want this to be my full-time job, and I've said this before. I do want it to be my full-time job, but I don't want my money source to come from y'all. Like, I want to be giving stuff to y'all, not asking for money from y'all, right? So, any server I host, it will be completely free. The only restriction will be if we have to limit the player number based on the capacity of the server, right? And at that point, it'll just be a first come, first serve. So, hopefully that makes sense. Again, I want this to be full-time, but I want it to be full-time with the money coming from YouTube, you know? Too bad that could be a nice thing to be summoned on screen stream. I don't care about it being summoned on screen in stream. That's fine. But yeah, that was a crazy thing to try to do by yourself with nobody else there. Also, what region it is in? I host this out of my house. And I live out in West Texas, so that's where the region is, but I do have incredibly fast fiber. So there are people on from like all parts of Europe and everything else right now. And some of them have less ping, and some of them are on Wi-Fi, but the what was I gonna say? The ping doesn't affect them too bad. Yeah, PT's from Portugal, and he's playing just fine. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Yo, what's up, Fresh? I love your vids. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. That's very kind. Yeah, we will judge you like those who make us crash. Yeah, Dark Lord's from India, and he's playing just fine. So hopefully it doesn't make too big of a deal, or it's not too big of a deal. Doesn't make too big of an impact. Did we get the Awakened Draconian Bees all made? And are they rocking and rolling? John, I don't want to ask too many details, but does the pizza arrive at a good time, or are you too far? Pizza arrives still warm. Does that answer your question? I'm close enough to a major city to have, I could have, if I wanted it, 5 gig fiber, up and down, 5 gig. I don't have a router that could support anywhere close to that. They don't really make routers that could really support anywhere close to that. But I could if I wanted to. So hopefully that answers. Why can't I see the chat? So the chat that you're seeing is from YouTube. I have streamed on YouTube for longer, and I'm just now starting to stream on Twitch. So that's why you can't. Most everybody talking is in YouTube. I believe that 100 meg is enough. Yeah, it is. I've got a gig up and down currently, which is more than enough for me. I do want to go check on bees. Been talking for a while. Let's go check and see if we got anything with bees going. I don't see them. Oh, that's because they're all still here. Did we just do one? Where art thy bee? I don't think it's in here, but I'm gonna look real quick. That's just redstone. Okay. Stuck with 1 gig down, 300 up. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Honestly, 1 gig is way more than enough for me. The only reason I'd consider doing more is if I got to a point where I wanted to host more servers and have more people actively using my Wi-Fi or my internet, and it was starting to affect stream. That would be about the only time. No fiber in my area. They're only a couple of hours, 500 north and south. Geez, that's crazy. That's wild. John, if you can also set up Twitch live alerts. I could. I just feel like there's less people that watch on Twitch. You know, like yet. There may be eventually. You have 10 gigabyte internet, so maybe one day we could partnership have a proxy server across the US and EU IPs. That would be kind of cool. That would be a lot of fun. And especially with fast internet like that, we could. But for now, I don't really do that much. I can't watch it, and I don't know if it's live. Got you. Because you watch more on Twitch. Hey, I mean, that makes sense. There are a lot more people who do watch on Twitch. So I may end up doing that. That's a good point. Like, overall, viewership is higher on Twitch. Where's the wireless link for the terminal? It is above the controller, I believe. Have we figured out where'd the bee go? Because there were 4 things here, and I think we made one of them, but I don't see it anymore. I think I'm gonna run up top and create the other 4 real quick. You actually watch a lot on Twitch? Nice. Very cool. Well, I you know what? We've started there. Locking mode is probably having issues with NBT data. I have the Awakened version. Okay, sweet. When you get that set up, go for it whenever you can. And I'm gonna make the other 4 for the Awakened version. Because I was trying to do a full set of 5 for the Awakened. Awakened bee spawn egg. I need honey blocks, 1 honey block, 3 honey block combs. Let's get that first. So I'm doing 4 of these. So I need... What is happening to all the honey essence? One, 2. The bees and the MB, got it. 3, and then 4. Yeah, there's just... Well, did we set up auto crafting for the honey essence to start doing something? 4. And then each one of these is going to need 3 of these. So that's 2, 3, 4. There's 42 people in one team. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna hit this guy with my sword. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, looks like they've got him. Perfect. Looks like it's almost 60 buckets of steam per tick. Turbines need 2 buckets each. In theory, could support 30 turbines. That's crazy. Hi from South Africa. That's crazy. That's a long ways away. That's awesome, though. I stopped with Twitch a while back due to their ads. However, as a stream, those ads are nicely. The only problems I've been stuck on streams 5-minute ads, which is crazy. Having set the, I agree, it's wild. YouTube doesn't do that, which is kind of why I like it a little bit more. There's only so much I can control with the Twitch ads, but it is a thing. We have to look for the button to open the draconic stuff to put a module in it. Got you. Okay. New challenge: drink water each time John says it's crazy or something similar. Stop it! I know I say that a lot. I say that's crazy a lot. I'll stop right now. I will never say it again. So weird we don't have the package auto for auto crafting stuff. You can't craft normal grid. I run smoother than I do in single player. Nice! That's awesome. No, I'm stopping. It won't happen again. You will never hear me say it again. You can fully disable Twitch ads? Can you really? I'm pretty sure you have to be like a certain level to be able to do that. I don't know. I haven't looked at Twitch in a long time. Literally, even when I started, I set it up exactly, like I turned it back on, connected it to my OBS exactly the way it was before, and I haven't touched it. You get some from AdSense. It's not a lot relative to like subscribers and other things, but also I've got members on YouTube, which is kind of nice. And so I like streaming here because I have more members here than I had subscribers on Twitch. You can fully disable the pre-roll ads and have them 1 hour for 3 minutes. Oh, that's good to know. Actually, you can't do it anymore, particularly lately. That's what I thought. I've seen a lot about them being really aggressive with forcing people to do ads. Let's grab some more Draconium real quick. Awakened Draconium. Missing a Dragon Heart. How hard is the Dragon Heart to create? At Draconic Evolution. The Dragon Heart. It doesn't look like it's something you can create. So how does one get it? Yes. Oh, you have it. Sweet. Thank you. Okay. So those are the ingots. I think I just need 8, right? And then from the end dragon. Got it. That makes sense. What was... There's one other thing that I was missing. I think it's the awakened cores. These guys? Nope. 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 Where are the bees at? It's not Draconic Evolution. The awakened bee spawn egg. I need the Draconic cores. Which is Wyvern cores and a Nether star. Do we have auto crafting where we could set that up? Also, I think I have to throw the awakened Draconium ingots back in the system, even if we did have auto crafting for it. Let me see. I know. So I could make a pattern for it if you think it would work. I'm down to do that. It's pattern encoding, pattern terminal. So here, I'm going to do all substitutions disabled for the Draconic core. So inputs, outputs, pattern, right? Bingo. Okay, so we agree that should probably work, right? And then so now if I'm only gonna be able to craft 2 of them though. That's okay. We'll give it a shot. I want to see if it works. I'm just gonna craft 1 at a time because I think we are having issues with that. Do we actually have auto crafting set up for Nether stars, or is it broken again, just like it has been in the past? Oh no, it's actually crafting him. Okay, cool. You don't even have access to ads until you reach a certain meta to get monetized. Put together a quick lava fan so you can make bricks without power because I'm working on my second building and only have 2 thermo generators. Very nice. That's another reason Twitch equals money hungry. They have a partnership forcing ads out. Hey, there we go. The draconic cores are just working. Nice. Correction, 3rd building. Oh, I gotta go. It works tomorrow. Wake up 4 a.m. Hey, that's rough, man. Have fun. It was great to see you. For the wireless crafting terminal. So we got one of those. Let's make sure real quick that it works again. We'll start that one. And then I should be able to do another one of these awakened draconian beasts. I think just one more, but that's good enough for me for now. We have a ton of power generation. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about power. I think Andrew's running on his own. I think he's playing on his own world, just for the record, Lex. Lex has created a ton of power for us, though. We have so many turbines that we're making so much power, it's kind of ridiculous. There we go. Okay, so that one's running. It does look like the autocraft is working exactly how we want it to, which is really nice. I think if I throw 2 of those back in, I can create a 3rd, but I would need 4. Okay, grab that. I'm gonna see what happens if I do 2 at a time, okay? Oh, there's a heart missing. So that just means there's not enough draconium. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Items in the dictator won't unlock with provide. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm totally fine with that. That's not bad. I tried to enable shaders. Horrible mistake. Oof. Yeah, I'm working on my first playthrough of all the mods 10. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like it's going well. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Next thing up is the bee. I think we finished that. Is still rocking and rolling, maybe? Sort of, kind of? Yeah, it should be sending everything now. Crafting the last nether star. Ooh. The weather's loose. Oh, we probably do need a block for feeding. I didn't think about that. I have sticks. I gotta use some of that for the other thing, though. We may have to go kill the Ender Dragon. That's fine, though. Somebody wanna fix the wither? I think we may have run out of power. I think it's a relatively new update, but it is definitely here. We ran out of power? Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Part of it. It happens. As long as we can keep it from messing up too much of our base. I'm gonna go ahead and try this real quick. Draconic core on each side. Awakened draconium ingot on each side. 1 block, and then... I don't know if that's enough. Maybe I'm thinking those recipes wrong. Draconic bee spawn egg. Awakened draconic bee spawn egg is what I'm actually looking at. This one. 1, 2, 3. So, okay. I am doing the recipe wrong. Give me a second. We snag that back. Yeah, I know. I had too much stuff. So it's core, 2 combs, 1 core, 1 comb honey. That's correct. This one doesn't need honey. And then I throw the spawn egg in the middle. There it goes. Okay, that's right. What an odd thing. Usually it's mirrored exactly on both sides. Mine also says no shield installed. I assume that's because I don't have a shield. Even with that much FP per tick, how can you run out of power? I think it's just because it literally uses a ton of power. So, let me... That bee spawn egg, it's gone. Where'd the bee spawn egg go? Is it up there, or did it go into the system? Or come down here? It's not down here. Where? Awake. Oh, there it is. It is here. Okay, cool. So, that, this, and then I think we are going to need some more awakened draconium ingots. Also, did we set up the Awakened Draconium Bee somewhere already? I remember somebody had it, right? Do we know who had the Awakened Draconium Bee? Not you? I don't think it was Gray. Yeah. Okay, Aztec has it? Okay. Could I have both of them real quick? Just so that I could, if you want to just spawn them in on the ground, I'll pick them up. Oh, you already have them. Perfect. We got 2 of the Awakened Bees, so I need some more Awakened Draconium. I should not have made that last core. That's gonna be my one problem. Do we have... Does anybody have 5 Awakened Draconium ingots? Well, like 10. Got you. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna make any more, power. Gang up on the dragon. I'm down to do that too. I mean, it seems like pretty easy at this point, given that we have flight and, you know, it's not bad. I head to the end. All right, so I assume we just need to spawn them back in, making a few end crystals. Do that real quick. End crystals. You're trying to capture the dragon with a jar. Oh, so you can use Drigmies? Ooh, okay, well, I already made some. Apologies. I'm gonna spawn him in. If you want to try to capture him with a jar, I'm totally down for that. Totally down for that. I actually think that's a really good idea. Since you're wearing AE Quantum Armor, I would recommend making a no flight drift upgrade, as it's a bit weird to get used to, but so good once you have it. Yeah, Tortson, get in here. Yeah, I think capturing it in a jar is a fantastic plan. Do you want me to go ahead and break all of the crystals? And also, I'm gonna grab some arrows real quick. Just so I have them. Does this bow just literally not work? Unless it has an energy module. How did I miss that? Spawn it. I'll capture it. Oh, I mean, yeah, I think you can capture this one. Because he'll come down here, and he'll roost right here. We just have to give him time to come down. And then you can capture him once he's here. You could probably literally use the draconic, the R's, the Drigmy jars as well. I don't know if that's what you're going to do if you're going to use like a creature catcher, but I think both of those would work pretty well. There he is. Oh, he said kill it. Fine. Just base? This stuff is not very strong. Should I enchant it or what? I don't have any of the containment ritual stuff going currently. I also need to make some charge upgrades for my wyvern bow so that it's more strong and actually works. Alright. I got the heart. I should be able to make another Awakened Draconium block. Awakened Draconium block is going to be 4 Draconium blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cores and a heart. Okay. So it said 4 of these. The heart. And why can't I find where's the core? Is this Wyvern core? No, the Draconic core? That one. All right, that should be everything I need. I think. Where is... There it is. All right, let's try this again. I need 4 blocks in there. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I'll get the Awakened Draconium. Then we can put the bees in a box and then have them eat. And we should... The armor gets better when you install upgrades. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. I'm gonna fly back down to the bees real quick. And by that I mean fall. So we just gotta pick a spot for the bees. I think we're gonna do this one because it's already sped up too. Awaken bee. Oh, it doesn't have any upgrades in there at all yet? Omega 4. God, what are we doing to the honey essence? Do we have a honey essence in AutoCraft? It's got to be in a like a quantum computer, right? I literally can't even create upgrades. And could somebody figure out what computer that's in? Slab. Okay, so it's already in that one. Perfect. I just now have to go figure out where the honey's being used at. Slash home. And then there's no honey in the auto crafting in Matrix. Where's mechanism stuff? The mechanism stuff's everywhere. It's all over the place. There's gotta be now something's automatically pulling out all the honey essence as it's being created because it is growing in here. And it's growing fast, but as it's being grown, it's literally being pulled out every time. So there is a pattern for it somewhere. Pattern access. It's just where. So that's all requester stuff. That's for that. Not energizing. Comb. It looks like we're making combs. Honey? What if I search honey in here? Honey treat, honeycomb blocks. It doesn't look like there's anything there, but... Back in. I know something's using it because it is actively being taken. As it's being created. I agree, it's in a quantum crafter somewhere. It's just... Here we are. Hello, quantum crafters. None of those. What other quantum crafters do we have? Does anybody know where more quantum crafters would be found at? Those are requesters. Reaction chambers. Slicers. There more on the other side? Oh, okay. Quantum computer core. Because you can tell what it's doing in here. If you go to the normal here and you search for honey, like it is actively creating all of these honeycomb. Which I don't want it to do. Because I need the honey essence for other stuff. I don't know. And theoretically, you should be able to find it in the wireless pattern access terminal because it's got to be a pattern that's making it, right? If you have the extended pattern access terminal, you can search for ingredients. I should do that. Do we have an extended pattern access here somewhere? No. Okay. Well, let's see what it's going to take to get the extended pattern access. Extended import bus, export bus, pattern provider, extended pattern access. Start all of that. What's the one thing that was missing from the middle? A normal pattern access. Oh, a normal extend. Okay, hold up. think I actually should be able to do this pretty easily. No, because the pattern needs to be in a quantum crafter, so it cannot be found in the system. That actually makes a ton of sense. So that means there is another quantum crafter hooked up somewhere, right? That's not here. Means maybe it's actually upstairs. Because there could be something here that's handling all of these. Or, here's a thought. Could be down here. Those are wireless connectors. That's fine. I don't care about any of that. Requester. Honey treats. Oh, I messed something up there. I apologize. And I can't undo it either. I scrolled. Would be cyanite, I think it was. It was a cyanite block, right? Yeah, probably somewhere in the gigantic base, exactly. Does anybody know what was there? And if so, could somebody fix that for me? I apologize. So this is a connector. So it's none of that stuff. B auto. I don't care about that. Can I see? I can if I go to the controller. Make an Ars ritual to locate quantum crafters and find the hidden crafter. Yeah. Connector. Here, let's go slash home real quick. I think what I can do actually. Let's come in here. If I right click on the controller, there are 10 quantum. Somebody drop me something. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's linked now. I should be able to search for honey. Honey essence. Everything's in the assembler matrix for that, so that doesn't. It's not a. I don't think it's a compacting drawer. Because there's 9 here, right? 9 quantum crafters, but the system says that there are 10 quantum crafters installed. Which means I just need to know wherever the random quantum crafter is that's not here. Because there is just one. Exactly. Of course, it's not like there's 15 and I gotta go hunt down another 5. There is exactly one. But I don't know where it is. I found it, but it's not. So is it a compacting drawer then? That's wax. This is where we're storing honeycombs. But it's not producing honeycombs. I don't see where honey essence is only stored in that drawer. Is there like an upgrade on this drawer to... No, it's just stack. There's no settings. What the heck? Where is the other quantum computer? Just so I can verify, double check, triple check, whatever. It's not there. I don't know what else would be taking the honey out, right? Because it could be a drawer. The Ars ritual of scrying might be the only way to find it. Maybe. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be over here. What do we got going on back here? Nothing? Nothing. Just want my honey, man. So I get, so technically we could, here we're gonna try something, guys. Give me a second. Well, I can't do that actually. Here's what I'm thinking. I could technically just turn this off and let the honey essence build up, right? But that would turn it off for everything else. I'm not sure, but maybe you can look into what it's called to look at your AE connections. It might be a requester too. It could be a requester. That's a good point. There is a requester downstairs that's constantly asking for the honeycomb. It could be that. Amount of stock is 256 and it's turned off. Those are just IMEI drives. Okay, this is the only downside, is because somebody set something up and then now isn't here to fix it. And so I have to spend so much time just trying to figure out what was broken and is pulling all of those. I'm gonna look through, because we have some requesters up here. These are those assemblers, reaction chambers. No, there's no requesters there. Chest, IO port's fine. Drives. Do we even have that many requesters? Reaction circuit slicers. There are 6 IMEI requesters that are somewhere. So I know one of them's downstairs at the B thing, but that's turned off. Here, John, use the scrying ritual. All right, I placed that down. I right click it with this. Right click the tablet and then the crafter. Then right click to activate. Okay. What is it doing it? Is it not doing it? Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Oh, there it goes. It did something. Okay. There are those 9. Double checking around the room real quick. Looking up top, nothing there. I'm headed up. Okay, TPA. There is one here, so is that all 10? Yes, Draconic Evolution is in this pack. It is awesome. What's the best way to fill a source jar? I tend to use the agronomic source links. Requester does need a pattern in a system though. Right, so if it is a requester, then we would be able to see it, right? Because from here, we can see the patterns and we can see what the requesters are, right? Or what the requesters have. Pattern providers, dissolution chamber, circuit slicer, barrels. Those are what pattern providers are hooked up to. That's the whole assembler matrix, ultimate, blah, blah, blah. So, honey, those are honey treats. Honeycombs would be the only thing that would be crafting it, right? Something is continually pulling the honey essence. It could be, you know what it could be? It could be an export bus. Because that would technically work too. Exporting it to some sort of autocrafter that's not like an AE2 based autocrafter. That's exactly what I was just thinking. So let's do this. Next up, the same thing is happening to netherite scrap too. Great. Okay, so in that case, let's come in here. Let's see how many export buses we have. Import buses. We have 20 export buses. Okay. What on earth do we need 20 of those for? Export buses. That's not going to be any of this, right? So those are all imports. Perfect. Storage buses. None of that. There are 20 just straight up export buses that are just exporting things places. It is not here. You could take the honey block pattern out of the system because that's the only thing honey essence can craft. Honey essence can't, yeah, you're right, but that's what I need the honey essence to craft. If that makes any sense. Like, currently it's crafting just a bunch of honeycombs and I need it to craft the honey blocks. Because currently it's just being used for combs. Honey essence. Oh, honey essence isn't even here. But honey blocks, you can use the honey essence for this. Straight export buses is what we're looking for. PDP tunnels. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It could be just on a whole nother subnet that we're not even able to see. That's great. That's great. I'm so excited about this. This is honestly, okay. This is now our mission. I want to find out where all of our stuff's going. I don't even care about making the draconic bees work anymore. That's a thing of the past. We don't care anymore. Honey essence is accumulating now. Is that because we turned the wireless connector off or the storage bus off? Or did somebody actually find something and change something? Probably stopped crafting whatever it was. Hold up, Lex found it. Or maybe, no, never mind. Alright, who was it? What was it? I need to know! Is there some sort of like an external auto crafting that we're using that I didn't know about? Those are all pattern providers. No export buses there. Can I look inside of the export buses and what they're exporting from anything? Yes, yes. Yes, this is it. Where was this? Honey block with 9 essence. That's what I need it to make. This is what I need. Currently, it's just making a whole bunch of honeycombs. Or was. To be fair. In the crafting matrix? Yes, that was in the crafting matrix, but that wasn't what was causing honeycombs to be made because that is for honey block. And we weren't getting those. Right? So this is what it actually was being pulled out for. So probably an exporter slash interface with a crafting card. But the problem is this one doesn't, that's just a storage bus. That's just connected straight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Even an export bus with a crafting card would still need a pattern in the system. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Drives are full. All the drives? Oh, is that why it's now accumulating? Because it can't go into the system, which means it can't be exported? That's honestly kind of convenient. So these are all P2P tunnels. Are these in any way crafting anything? What is this? Ultimate energy cubes. No, that's just the... Man, So we didn't actually find it. Yes, you did remove the honey blocks, but that wasn't it. Because we weren't auto-crafting honey blocks, we were auto-crafting honeycombs, right? And so now, as soon as we put more drives in, it's going to accept the honey into the system, and our honey essence is going to all be auto-crafted directly into honeycombs again. Because that's what somebody has set up somewhere to craft. Even though I don't need honeycombs. We have hundreds of thousands of honeycombs. And I just have a hunch it's got to be somewhere here with the bee stuff, right? It's got to be. So the requester, all the honey stuff related is turned off. Ultimate modded griefing, exactly. Import bus is that. That's a storage bus. Why are there so many wireless connectors? Inventory cable, super factory manager, thermo generator. That's fine. That's just gonna power everything. At least it wasn't me. No, you're right. It wasn't you. And I don't even care who it was. I just want to know so I can get my honey essence again. Because again, like I said, as soon as we added more drives, it started auto crafting again. And I can't turn these into honey blocks. Which is the one, unless, hold up. No, I can't, because I can't use the honeycombs to make normal honey out of. In any way. Right? There is no crafting recipe for honeycombs that can get me honey blocks, right? Use a wireless pattern and type in honey. Yes, it's not honey block. It's a honeycomb. And we've done that. There is no pattern for honeycombs in the system. Yo, what's up? It's Little Z. How's it going? But which just means it's like an export bus somewhere. That's just auto pulling it out of the system into some sort of other auto crafter, or I mean, I don't know too much about how P2P stuff works, but it could be on a separate subnet, right? Theoretically. Yes, yeah, okay, but it went way down for a second there. Like we had 200 and something, and it went all the way down to this. And I need a lot so that I can make a bunch of these. Honey blocks are disappearing instantly too. Where are they going? Any honey block that gets put in there just gets pulled out right away. I've never been more confused than I am right now. Yes. Yes, it's getting exported somewhere. I just don't know where. Productive bees for the speed up. Yes, that's what I need it for. But I don't see an export bus or anything here that's doing that. At all. Like, it's not in this terminal. No, they're automated. Speed upgrades are automated? Where? We're just automatically creating them? Why would we not do that by request? Right? Right? Am I crazy? Void upgrades? It could be that. Right? I don't see it here at all. How did we automate speed upgrades? No, that's fine. Super genes. That's great. And we got honey treats for that. That's great as well. Heated centrifuge. A laser IO node is connecting to there. From here, dispenser. That's an export bus, but it's just the cyanide blocks. I'm so lost. I have no clue where it would be going at all. Like not even a small idea. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I don't understand where the one thing is, like, logically you would want to put that with the bees, right? And so if it's not even next to the bees, then I don't even know where we would want to put it. Let's open this back up. So any honey blocks, right? So it is going up. If I make a honey block and I put it in here. Oh, it's staying now. So honey blocks are staying now? I'm so confused. I've never been more confused about possibly anything in my entire life. What on earth did we just start up? Oh, is that changing from day to night? It could be a bug. There is the smallest chance it could be a bug. It is so much more likely that somebody has something set up somewhere. Are you not inputting honey from the bees, the actual liquid? I don't think so. We have 1 bucket of it. So I'm going to say no. All of the heated centrifuges are running. Storage controller with 1 bucket of honey. Where's all the stuff going? Does it go into the storage controller? Oh no, they're all just full of honey. Okay. And then all of the stuff gets put in here and imported back into the ME system. Is there a way we could get the honey out of here? Actually, just add 2 line command for SFM for honey at this point. We could. We absolutely could. Does somebody want to add that? I don't want to mess with... That's the thing. Everybody's been messing with other people's stuff. No, you're good. There is no rush. I don't want to mess with it because I'm not the one that's building it, right? It looks like Gray has been taking care of this whole thing. I want to let him do his thing, right? I don't want to try to take over. Okay. But it does look like it's working right. Input fluid from output fluid 2. Yeah. You're suffering? No. Oh, I didn't even notice those are inventory cables. That's sick. Gray, is there anything in particular I could help with to possibly make it easier? Here's what I want to do. Do we have any just normal... If we just have like some normal speed upgrades and like a simulation upgrade, I'll just do that and move on with my... Oh, the alpha upgrade is even better. Does this have it? Simulation in it? No. Upgrade at productive bees upgrade. Okay. Alpha upgrades are fine. Gamma upgrades, I think, are the ones we really want for... Can't do it because I don't have honey blocks. How close to the star? We are 5 items away, and realistically, we are just killing the Chaos Dragon away. That's the only thing we really have to do before we're basically done with our first star. I know what you mean. I was doing V's and SFM. Everybody decided to mess with the setup. Yeah, I get that. And so I'm trying as much as I can to just not mess with it. I literally can't create anything. There's honey essence now in ME. Yes, there is. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. But it is building up a little bit. But it's not going super fast. There should be a ton of it if you know, we hadn't been creating honeycombs with it. hundreds of thousands of honeycombs with it. Yeah, we're getting really close to finishing the pack, and I'm very excited about that, because once we finish it, then I'm going to start my own playthrough and go through the whole thing. It fixed itself automatically. Nice. I don't know how they made honey seed. I made it earlier. It's not hard. It's the same pattern it's always been. It's just not in JEI. I think the problem currently is that the fluid drawer isn't connected to SFM. I think that's the only thing, is everything's going to the oak netherite chest right now. Oh, it's automatically smelting it too? That's so convenient. All right, Gray, is there anything in particular you need my help with on the SFM front to potentially get honey going? Yeah, many people don't realize that everything connected in inventory go. Yeah, you're right. Are you going to stream when you play solo? Yes, 100% I will. Yep, and I'll probably stream the whole thing too. Are they awakened? No, they're not, because I don't have any simulation upgrades, because I can't make upgrades because we don't have honey. I don't have honey. I'm going to throw the pattern in there, and I'm going to try to go back to at productive, and then we'll search for the upgrades here. What I'd like to do, like 3 of these. Okay, I guess I have the honey essence now. 4, we'll start it. I'm going to let those go. Are these not the ones, the betas? Oh, is the omega? No, it's the gammas that also work as a simulation. What's going on here? So it's crafting the nether stars right now. Perfect. Okay, that's not bad. Also, empty gems. SFM can put input into a controller. Oh, they're doing great. Wife and Henry are doing awesome. They're sleeping right now. He's been eating, growing, hanging out. He's doing really, really good, honestly. So, my first kid, really rough pregnancy, really rough all the way across everything. And so that's kind of what we expected for this one. And then instead of everything going wrong, everything for this one has just gone right. And so it's just been such an incredibly awesome experience just to have, like, okay, this is what it's supposed to be like, you know? After the first one, we weren't sure we were going to have any more kids because it was like that rough. Like it was not fun. I'm going to throw the core back in there because I don't really need it anymore. We've got the 4 of those now. Let's try. So they're not enough for 4 of those. Let's make 2 of them then. We'll start that. SFM can input through the ME interface. Honey Essence, where did you come from? Where did you go? That's funny. Okay, that is enough where I can actually put it in there and I can drop the 2 awakened bee. Okay. Awakened combs are rocking and rolling. They are going. I just should combine this. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to wait for those to finish up and then I'll add them as well. We should be getting a lot of the awakened draconium now. Sorry that took so long. We had to go on an absolute field trip to try to figure out what on earth is going on around the base. And I suspect somebody found something that somebody did, and that's why it's working again. The honey output is missing the fluid thing. Got it. That makes sense. So another gamma in here. This doesn't have to be insanely crazy, right? It's already going to be fast enough with the time wand thing going. No, I don't necessarily think any of us that are talking did. But I haven't changed the SFM either. I'm not messing with that at all. I'm gonna let somebody who knows what they're doing and how to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna touch it. My brother and his wife had an insanely difficult pregnancy, but the birthing process was super easy. Still don't think he'll convince her to have another. Yeah, I get that. And that's part of life. I told my wife that after kid number 1, honestly, the pregnancy part of number 1 Wasn't bad up until the end, and then we had to have like not an emergency C-section, but like it happened quick, and my wife wasn't sure she wanted to have any more, and I told her, hey, that's totally okay with me. That's on you. I would love to have more kids, but I totally get it, right? So 2K honey already. That's actually crazy. We should be getting. Let me go check this. Yeah, we're getting a ton of Awakened Draconium ingots now. So much better. Look at all that go. But yeah, so they're all doing good. Family's doing great. Really, really happy with how everything's going there. Actually, that automatic time one setup is really neat. I agree. It's really cool. Understandable as well as scary having issues. Yeah, I agree. I agree for sure. So let's throw all of this back in here. I do have a couple more normal Draconian bees that I might add in here. Just so that there's, I'll take one of them and throw them in there. I don't know if there's going to be another layer to this Draconium. I think the Awakened Draconium is like the end all be all. I'm not too worried about it, but I'm going to grab this guy and toss him in there. Perfect. We should be getting a ton of that now. That's Draconic. Okay. So with all of that rocking and rolling, what should I be working on so that we can fight the Chaos Dragon? I have a little bit of time left to stream. We could roll for a little bit longer. And if absolutely necessary, I could probably talk certain people into letting me stream longer if we're going to do the Chaos Dragon. But I want to make sure that we have a goal, a heading. We know what we're doing. We know where we're going. And now we're starting to work towards that, right? Yeah, the mod pack came out on Thursday. So yeah, just a few days ago. And we are pretty darn close to being done with it. Yeah, they're easy to find. The problem is beating it, killing it. That's the problem. Where the honey goes. And that's a question we're all wondering. Yeah, because once again, honey essence is just being taken for honeycomb blocks. Hold up. Hold up. It's not. It's the honey block. It is the honey block. Okay, there's a requester somewhere with a honey block. So something is requesting honey blocks. What would use honey blocks? Does anybody know? What uses honey blocks as like an input? Because as soon as I put the honey block thing back in, this guy, it started using again, and it's using it 9x9. What would use honey blocks? Is it linked? I have no clue. That's not it. I'm trying to think of anything outside of bees that would use honey blocks, and I can't think of anything. But this is the problem. It is this guy right here. As soon as I pull this out, honey's going to start accumulating past 9. And 9 is what it takes to make a honey block. Yeah. Okay. So something is constantly requesting that pattern. In order for it to request, so that's got to be it's got to be a requester, right? Because it would only be able to request current things that are patterns. Yeah? Versus the Quantum Crafter that would be able to craft it itself. So it has to be a requester. I'm just trying to figure out where on earth we would want honey other than where we already have it. Like, what else would we need that for? We're gonna start exploring. We're going in here. Honey treat stock are not that high. No, it's not. No, it's not. The requester is requesting honey treats. Yeah, so that requester is honey treats. Honey treats would use honey blocks. They would, wouldn't they? Would they? Honey treats. Can I... Missing honey blocks. Go crafting... But it's off, right? I think you guys almost are onto something. The problem is I think it's off. Like this is turned off, right? Yeah? Added the pattern. For honey block from fluid. Good, good, good. Okay, so are we yoinking fluid like crazy now or no? All right, we cleared this one out, so it won't be a problem again. I'm just gonna toss the pattern back in. That's wild. The honey treats are for sure being exported somewhere here to make those. I don't know exactly where, but they're going somewhere in here. Storage bus. Is it this guy? No, it's not. That's all B stuff. I have no clue. There are no manual exporters. Honey treats are going into this. Would it be all stored inside of SFM? There are some honey treats here, but not enough to justify that. Import, I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, what's up? Derlanu. What's up? How's it going? I probably butchered your name and I apologize. Awakened stuff. I'm gonna go look at Awakened Draconium. Theoretically, we should be able to upgrade the bow, the sword, the chest piece, and all of that, and then get a whole bunch of the upgrades and stuff for it, right? It looks like we're already rocking and rolling with that. Because I think this is just Wyvern. Yeah, all three of mine are just Wyvern right now. I don't think SFM has internal storage and can only pull and transfer. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Which is good, because it means it's not there, right? But not good in the fact that I don't know where it's at. Yes! Would you like my stuff? I would love to upgrade my stuff as soon as we get a chance to. I don't know if we got patterns in here for it yet. Oh boy, do we. Is there a higher level sword and bow? And then I do need energy modules and whatever else we need for Draconic Evolution for these guys. Because that'll need to happen soon. I'm gonna go check and see if my fridge is cold yet. Oh, it is. That's really cool. I'll be right back. They do. The fridge works. The draconic effect sounds amazing. I agree. It's really cool. Wyvern draconic chaos stuff for the draconic. Yeah, I think so too. The question is, can I fit a 16-ounce energy? Exactly. That's what we just did. That's exactly what we just did. Draconic chest piece. Nice. So that's the one that needs the awakened draconium for it, right? And then after that, once we get the chaos guardian dude dead, we can make the chaos stuff. Oh. Why are we punching people? I'll throw that right there. Do we have... I do need to get energy modules at some point to be able to, like, actually use this stuff. Apparently, I cannot. Yeah, it's awesome. And it fits 4 pretty comfortably, so that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, sword bow, go at draconic, the chaotic sword, which needs the draconic sword. Just needs netherite, wyvern core, awaken. Oh, we can do all of it. Any objections to me doing my weapons? Upgrading my weapons? Good. That's what I'm doing. So I need, I'm assuming 8 netherite scrap because the bow is going to be the same thing. It is. Well, and then energy controller. I don't have an energy controller yet, but I'll make it. Bunch of draconium ingots, netherite, and wyvern cores. Okay. Draconic. I think I need 1, 2, 4 for each. No, I don't. I need 4 netherite for each. Netherite. That should be enough. 8, I think, is really what I need. People get JI for draconic module. Okay. Making me think now, John, I don't want to spend it. Needed. A lazy gamer life going. Right! And it's cool, too. The cool thing is it's got 2 separate compartments. So you got the bottom one, which is his body, and then the head's a bigger one, and it can fit them sideways. I like it. I think it looks sick. Definitely not something that was like a necessity, but it's pretty cool. Okay. At Onic energy controller. Oh geez, that's kind of intense. All right. For now, we're looking at sword. So I need 2 of these, 4 of those. Wyvern core, draconic energy controller. I do need one of these then. So wyvern energy controller. Let me just make a bunch of those real quick. And then draconic energy controller. I need 2 of those. 1, 2. And then wyvern cores, I believe. The wyvern core was somebody's. I apologize, and I can put it back. I realize we're all crafting stuff right now, and I don't want to get stuff mixed up. Check requester terminal. Okay. Saw it and had a blue light charge creeper. Man, I don't know. Tempting. Might wait for Black Friday or Cyber Monday though. Get it cheaper. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Finally got the Aldemodium set and tools. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's nice. Hey, Cryptex, by the way, I talked to Dawson yesterday, and he let me know that you got your question. I just wanted you to know that that was an incredibly polite and kind way to ask. Like, I know a lot of streamers are super picky about where and how people promote themselves in other people's channels. Just FYI, I don't care at all. Like, not even a little bit. I mentioned the other day that I would love for everybody that plays, specifically like Elysium and a couple of the others, like Tortzen and Lex as well, to start YouTube channels, because I would love for them to do well, you know? So, yeah, go for it. Go ham. And also, thank you. That's where I was headed with that. So draconic stuff. I need the big boy sword is what we're trying to make here. I've got wyvern core, I think is what I have. Netherite scrap. I think I've got everything on me. Am I cool to go? Or somebody else going real quick? Somebody else going. Okay. I call next. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. This, that. And then this guy's going in the middle, right? Draconic sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, that, and that's goes to the. Okay, got it. Cool. I can do that. Easy. I didn't know. Didn't want to be disrespectful. Gotta keep it 100. No, I get that, and that's what I was saying. Like, it's incredibly respectful of you. That's where I was headed. So thank you. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. That. Open this up. Throw the sword in. Heck yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm very happy for you. I think everything gets pulled directly back in the enemy system, unless you grab it quick enough. All right, 4, 2, that. I need a wyvern core. And the bow. Yes. Wyvern core. That one. I may have autocraft or something. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. Did I miss anything in chat? Making dragon hearts. Should we get on that? Maybe in the ground here. Coming out the end. Blah, blah, blah. What is this? Brand new to this entire thing. These are basically incredibly OP weapons that are specifically made to fight one boss. That one, this one, those two, in here, that guy. What'd I do wrong? Oh, I'm backwards. Hold up. Hold up, I need netherite. One second. Netherite. That was dumb. That one. That should be right. Yeah, there it goes. Sounds good. I was so close to that being correct, and then it just wasn't. Alright, as soon as it comes out, I'll grab the bow. Then I gotta figure out how to do all the add-ons and all that fun stuff, but we're getting really close. Stop destroying. Who's destroying what? I need draconic bow. I don't want the chest plate. I want the bow. Do I have my chest plate? Did it go in there? I've got the draconic chest plate. So these are the 3 things I've got so far. And I think it's gonna work pretty well. I think I just have to figure out all the module stuff for it. But it's not bad. I mean, the fact that we're already like, I think the draconic weapons top tier are like the best in the game. Bow, sword, staff, and chest piece. Yeah, so that's all we need. So then, let me go at draconic instead of that. So that way it's just pulling up the stuff from the mods. That way, projectile damage module. Okay. So that's what we're needing to look at. We need it to do more damage. The chaotic damage module is important. So we're just gonna need to make a whole bunch of like the damage modules and stuff. Is that fair? And then also a whole bunch of like undying, whatever the things are that we go on the chest plate, energy modules. I need some of those. Can I craft them? Because Illumina energy modules too. Okay. Can I just craft like 10? Oh, I can. So what's the keybind to install these things? Also, if I shouldn't have done 10, if that's going to overload stuff, I apologize. I'm sorry. I just sort of picked an arbitrary number and went with it. What do you say? You got to install it on all of them? Make patterns for all of them. Shift C. I think we have patterns for all of this stuff. Because it's automatically crafting. So that's not what I wanted to do. Shift C. Control C, Shift C. Okay, okay. So I put modules in here. That's a chest piece. Sword has an energy. Okay, so... Okay, so now it's charging up, too. So we're just gonna need a ton of those energy modules, right? Nice. Delicious. What you eating for dinner? There's enough space now. Stairs are super low. How many... What is making them? The energy modules? Do the energy modules get crafted in here? Is that a thing? Oh, what's making nether stars? I have no clue. I haven't the foggiest. It might be the hostile neural network setup downstairs, but I have zero idea. Shift C while holding it. Hit the wrong button there. Shift C. So that's got one, that's got one. This has got one now. So I'm gonna go 2 for each. 2, and we'll put 3 in there. Then I'm gonna put it all on my hotbar so it charges up. Yeah, it is weird. The thing is, if you've got like a fully fleshed out mod, whatever, prediction, then it should push one, make one, right? Consistently. It is that. That's exactly what it is. It's this hostile neural network setup right here. It is a fully self-aware one, so theoretically, 99.9 times out of 100, it should work exactly right. Finally making diamond combs. Nice. A lot of shield modules, I think. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. For dinner, I'm not sure. Now eating crab with cocktail sauce. Wow. 3 hours till dinner. That makes sense. That checks out. My dinner is like half an hour away. Okay. So, shield modules. Draconic shield capacity module. Shield control module. Shield recovery. Large shield capacity. Do I need to look up what the best like combination of stuff is for that? Because I probably do, don't I? Also, I can test his bow out now, right? Can I? It's just like a normal bow, if I'm being honest. But I can add a bunch of stuff to it, I assume. No, it's not that extreme. If I did, would I be ahead at all? If I like looked up, hey, what's the best combo for the draconic sword of stuff? Cocktail sauce is amazing. Mix of horseradish and nice spicy. Oh, very nice. That sounds delicious. You guys making me hungry. It's almost 11 p.m. Jeez, you're way ahead. I'm getting kind of hungry. We're getting there. I really didn't eat. I didn't eat lunch at all. I didn't eat anything for lunch. I had breakfast a little late, and so I didn't eat lunch, and so yeah, it's we're getting there. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is we're gonna finish up making all the draconic armor and stuff that we need, right? I'm gonna try to max out all of my stuff, and then tomorrow I might stream early and see if we can't get enough. Well, we may. It'll depend on when everybody's available, but we're gonna try to stream at probably a normal time so I can get everybody on to do the dragon, the chaos dragon, because I think that'd be fun. And then we can start. Is there a way to automate stars yet in here? So obviously you got that crafting recipe. Star blocks is just this. So there's really not. You have to continually do. They have shards. Into a crusher, you get those. Heated sense, so you can get a starry bee. It's almost midnight. That's crazy. Do you like ATM 9 to this guy or ATM 10 to this guy more? 10 just came out, and there's still some weird quirks. There's a lot of things that need to be worked out on it. Honestly, the quest line needs the most work, but they're working on it. I think for now, 9's probably the most fully fleshed out actual pack that's built. But I think long term, 10's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully that answers your question at least a little bit. Almost midnight for you. For the bow to be OP, it needs to be enchanted to pull faster in some module to make it auto shoot while holding right click. That's crazy. All the mod 7 to this guy was pretty good back in the day. It was. I don't think I ever played it, but I watched a lot of people play it, and it was pretty cool. Okay, well here's the plan. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get back on later. If you guys want me to, I might even stream it in Discord. Just hang out in Discord with y'all. Later tonight, and then afterwards, tomorrow when I stream, we'll probably go through and kill the Chaos Dragon, and then finish up everything else we need for the star. And I'm okay, to be clear, I'm okay if people want to do the Chaos Dragon without me. I'd love to do the actual star while I'm here, if you guys don't mind that. Do I like it more? I kind of answered that. Currently, if you're gonna pick one, I would say I would like ATM 9 to the sky more, but ATM 10 to the sky is like brand new and it has a lot of bugs in it. I think in a month I'm gonna like ATM 10 to the sky more. Currently, I like ATM 9 to the sky more. Does that answer your question? Hopefully it does. At least a little bit. It is. It's unfinished. It's got bugs. It's got some issues. Questline especially. This is the only questline that they have built, and this is the worst questline I've ever seen in my life. And there's no chapter 2 or 3, so it's working. We're getting there, but apparently I'd pick 9. If you're wanting a finished pack, go with 9. If you're wanting a pack that within a month will be finished, go with 10. But with that, I'm going to sleep. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and yeah, I'm excited to finish thing up tomorrow, and then probably next week we're gonna start doing our solo playthrough of this pack. So, yeah. All right, night, y'all. Y'all have fun. Bye.